All right, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. Just making sure that we are going live on all the platforms real quick. Let me just make sure. All right, good. We're live on Facebook. We're live on Instagram. Oh, not yet. Hold on. I think we're live. Let's see here. I swear, this Facebook, y'all. Mm-mm-mm. Let me see. Are we live? Let me just go into the group because I can never tell. Literally can never tell. So listen, as you guys come on in, do me a favor, go ahead and let us know what city and state you guys are chiming in from. What city and state? And I am going to do my best to not be coughing in y'all ear. I feel it coming. I feel it coming. Lord, I'm going to try my best, guys. I have been coughing all day, and I knew that there could be a slight chance that I would be coughing in y'all ear. But I said, you know what, the show must go on because we have a young lady today that's going to be introducing herself. And I want to make sure that she gets a chance to introduce herself, as well as I want to make sure that we get an opportunity to talk about the conversation that I want to talk about, right? So hopefully we'll be able to get this party started. So let me just make sure real quick. I don't think, oh, hold on. Let me see. Add that in, custom RTMP. Let's see, y'all. Let me see, because it's clearly this is not the right one. But put your city and state in the chat, and then we will get started, y'all. I'm so excited because today we are going to be talking about a topic that is near and dear to my heart. This is about selling your books on your own website. Okay, we're going to get into why I think it's important that you sell your books on your own website. And here is, let me put the banner up real quick so y'all can see it. Boom. Yes, sir. So today we're going to be networking as well as how to sell your book not on Amazon. Okay. The goal is to sell it not on Amazon, to sell it on your own websites. Okay. So I think we're good to go. It looks like we are streaming live on all the platforms. So we are on Facebook, LinkedIn, we are on Instagram. So hello to everybody. So I'm going to pull it up as well. So if you are on the Facebook group or if you are watching on Instagram, I could be able to see y'all chats because last week y'all were talking to a sister and I couldn't really see the chat. Lord, hold up. Might not be able to do that today. Yep, might not be able to look at it on Instagram because this is what we're gonna do. Let's go ahead and bring up the first young lady that we're. Oh, yes, I can. Here we go. Okay, let's. How we turn the music off though? I mean the sound. I can't turn off the sound. All right, listen. If you're on Facebook or if you're on Instagram, just drop in the chat. I'm gonna try to see if I can log in, but may not be able to. However, if you are in the Facebook group, of course, in the Facebook group, you're also able to chat, and I can see you guys in the chat there. Okay. All right. Well, let's go ahead and bring up our first young lady who's going to introduce herself. She is a part of our Book Profits Club family. And what's exciting is that every single Thursday, guys, we do these live broadcasts, and all of our Book Profits Club members have the opportunity to come onto this live broadcast and literally introduce themselves. These videos get hundreds, even thousands of replays. So even if you're watching the live and you may not see a ton, guess what? We also get a ton of people who actually watch the replays. So, fellow Book Profits Club member, none other than the Bertha Winston, y'all. She's going to go ahead and introduce herself. Bertha, what's going on, darling?
Hello. I'm so excited to be here. You know what's going on. It's going down, girl, here.
Yes, we were just talking a little bit about all the great things that are going on. Well, first, tell us about yourself. What do you do? And let us know a little bit about what's going on with you.
Okay. All right. I am the Dr. Evangelist Bertha Winston, and I help retirees and those who are planning on retiring eliminate debt, repair their credit, become debt-free and stress-free. And oh my goodness, I am a mother, I am a wife, I am a grandmother, I am a great grandmother, I am a 10-time author, And yes, just finished one of my books. Um, I am. I have been awarded the Presidential Lifetime Achievement Award. And just recently, on September 28th, I got awarded an honorary doctorate in humanitarian for my work in the community. So that is what's going on with me. I'm getting ready to go to Ghana with the BPC Club with one of our books called Voices of Change. Excited, going to get my shot tomorrow. So I'm excited about that. And I'm just happy to be in this community with the Book Prophet Club. We are getting ready to go to Atlanta for our mastermind so we could get ready for Ghana.
Yeah.
And in December, I'll be one of the top 20 author all-stars nominees. So
I know
we
that's
just
right.
got a
Keeping
lot
that
going
is so
on. It's
expensive.
nonstop,
Yes.
you know.
Well, listen, now let's go back into what it is that you do. So you help retirees or those who are soon to be retirees to get debt free. So
Yes.
tell us a little bit about like how do you help people to do that? And if somebody is interested in learning that, how can they get in contact with you?
Okay, so I am passionate about individuals getting out of debt, especially when they retire. I looked at myself at 62 and I wanted to retire, but I wasn't hadn't properly planned to retire at age 62. So I had to work some strategies. So I learned that you can't work your way to wealth. You have to strategize your way to wealth. So I started strategizing my way out of debt. And by that, I have tools to help you to show you how to eliminate your debt, how to get how to budget, and also how to get debt management. You have to manage your debt. And so that's what I do. That's what I help people do. And also today I'm offering a free gift about
Ooh.
being retired and debt free. So if you would go to www.retiredanddebtfree.com, you will get 7 tips on how to retire and be debt free. Again, that's www.retiredanddebtfree.com. Because when you retire, you want to be able to travel, like I'm doing with Big Prophet Club. You want to do all the things that you were doing when you were working. So I found out that there are people that when 80% of the people that retire, they have to end up going back and getting another job. Not because they want to, but because they have to, because they didn't properly plan while they were retiring. So when they retired, they didn't have enough income. So if you fail to plan, then you plan to fail.
Yes,
So you got
indeed.
to plan properly.
Love it. Love it. So you guys go to retiredanddebtfree.com. Literally, y'all, you listen, like you said, if you fail to plan, you plan to fail. So let's plan now. Let's not wait until we figure out, something ain't right. So Bertha, thank you so much for
Thank
being here.
you.
I
Thank
appreciate
you.
you.
Yes.
Absolutely. Well, listen, y'all. So make sure y'all go to retiredanddebtfree.com. I'm gonna leave that at the bottom for a little while. But listen, how are you guys doing? Hello and welcome to everybody that is watching us on all the platforms. Make sure to go ahead and type into the chat space what city and state you guys are chiming in from. I saw a couple of you guys drop into the chat. And listen, I am so excited because today we're talking about something where it's a very serious conversation, right? So why is it serious? Because I'm talking to you guys about Amazon and being a book author, right? And so if you have followed me for a while, you know that I do talk about like selling your book on Amazon versus not selling your book on Amazon a lot. And this is the biggest challenge. You know, a lot of times when I talk about this, it's very controversial because most people have been taught that being an Amazon top seller is the way to go. Being on Amazon is the way to go. Being, marketing, loading your book on Amazon will help you to sell more books. And guys, I'm here to tell you that it is quite opposite from the truth. The truth is that being on Amazon helps Amazon, period. That's it. Seriously. And I know a lot of times, we strive to get that top seller. The thing is this, I've been in business now and coaching in this space for over 10 years, and I've been coaching in the book space. So you would think that, being in the book space, that would be the first place that people would ask, hey, are you an Amazon top seller? Nobody has ever made a decision to do business, whether the investment was $100 to $10,000 to $25,000+. Nobody's ever asked if I'm an Amazon bestseller. I promise you, no one has ever asked me that. What happened though, and I just want us to get into the right frame of mind, right? Because listen, if that's what you want to do, that's what you want to do. But at least you have the information. You have the information that can help you to build your business. Okay. So I want you guys to put yourself in this mindset. First of all, what are you selling your book for? Right? So why did you become an author? Did you become an author because you truly want to change lives? Did you become an author because you also, yes, commission is whack. Did you become an author because you want to be able to sell other products and services? Did you become an author because maybe you want to build up your business? You have a product or service that you want to sell? Well, if you answered yes to any of those, that is also the ultimate reason why you want to be selling on your own website. Because here's a couple of things that you may not know when you actually sell on Amazon. Unless you do an Amazon store, that means you pay Amazon a monthly fee to sell your products on their site, you are not going to get, this is the first reason, the contact information of the people who buy from you. So when you send someone to Amazon to purchase your book, what they do is they go log into their Amazon account, they put in their information, Amazon then fulfills the order. You get no notification, like you don't know who the person is. And there are reasons to that. See, a lot of people think that Amazon is just an online store, e-commerce store, things of that nature. But the truth is that Amazon is actually one of the world's largest database acquisition companies. That's what they really do professionally. Professionally, they know how to build databases. They know your buying habits. They know what you like. They know when you buy certain things. Amazon has spent a lot of money to understand what makes you, specifically you, if you have an Amazon account, what makes you go say, click and buy. And so when you go and purchase from Amazon, all of this stuff starts to add into their database. They start understanding the stuff that you're getting, when you get stuff, what you like, the quality of things that you like, the amount of money you typically spend. And based on those purchases, they'll then start recommending products and services to you. So as an author, I want you to think about it like this. You send someone, by the way, a lot of people are like, well, a lot of people rather go to Amazon. Guys, let me tell you something. I have never had that problem. I have never had the problem of telling someone go to 10kbook.com to get a copy of my book and it be a problem. Never. And depending upon how you want to fulfill your orders, there's services out there that will get your books to people just as quick as Amazon will get your book to them. Seriously, there are services out there that will get your book to people just as quick. But what happens is you have spent the work promoting your book, because remember, just because you upload the book, unless you're paying to play, that means you're paying for ads. 9 times out of 10, people are not just going to fall upon your book. You actually have to market your book. You have to tell people to go to Amazon and search for your book, right? And so when you do that, now you've done the work. And so you send the person to Amazon to purchase your book, and now you don't get the contact information. Amazon does. And then they immediately start telling the person that you've spent the time to promote, hey, based on the book that you bought, we recommend this book for you too. Same genre. So now they're not only are they acquiring your information, right? But they're also referring out other books of people who could possibly be competitors. Now, I don't live in a world of competition. I believe that, honestly, guys, there's, you are your own competition, but let's just be honest here. This is business. And I'd be doggone And if I'm going to spend all the time marketing a product or service that then Amazon gets to now recommend all types of products and services to with my hard work. Also, just like what Destiny said, the commission is horrible. The commission is horrible. So, okay, we say, well, Taria, I'd rather sell through Amazon because I don't want to do the shipping and I don't want to do all of that. But guys, we are in business. And if you want to build a business that builds a full-time income, you have to remember you got to do what the big boys do. And the big boys built their own platform. The big boys get their own contacts because you want to be able to track those persons. Does that make sense? And so instead of me sending someone to Amazon, I send them to my website that I have created. And I'm going to give you guys an example so you can see. I send them to my website that I have created. And now I'm able to get their contact information. And also, I'm able to now start recommending other products and services. I can reach out to them, get them on the line. But most importantly, I have a fulfillment company that I use where if I don't want to ship them out myself, I can ship them out. Now, I didn't start using the fulfillment company until we got to the space of where it was like, it made sense financially. But for some of us, the average author is not selling 50 books a month. They're not. But if we can show you how to sell 50 books a month and turn that 50 books into $10,000 a month, week or day, and you ship them yourself, you wouldn't be tripping about shipping off 50 books a month. Does that make sense? So Taria, okay, this sounds good. Okay, you with me? Here's the final thing. And this is where the programming is involved. I know a lot of people say, oh, Taria, being a hater. No, I'm not. Amazon created Amazon's bestseller for people that wanted the recognition. They literally have us going on the site so that we can push our book and product, give away our leads, make no money, so that they can give us a certificate or a little emblem that we could say I'm an Amazon bestseller. And it's funny because, I go to church. In fact, we've been having a lot of services lately. I won't go into the feast that we're in, but one of the things it says in the Bible itself, in Daniel, in the book of Daniel, it talks about how the devil or the evil one will change times and change the ways that we're supposed to do things. And you'll see a massive number of people doing things that may not be in alignment with what it is that we read in the Bible. Well, I see a massive number of people doing things that's also not in alignment with necessarily how we should market our business. And what happens is because a lot of people are doing it, we think, well, you must be tripping because everybody is pushing to get this title. Everybody's doing it. So how could we be wrong? Guys, have you ever heard the saying, just because the masses are doing it? What our mama used to say, if everybody's jumping off the bridge, what you gonna jump off the bridge too? Just because everybody is doing it does not mean that that is the way to go. When you look at successful businesses, y'all, what's the percentages of businesses who are truly making a full-time income? I'm not even talking about just selling full-time, because there's a difference of making an income versus making like sales. Because some of us have businesses that require us to reinvest back into the business to brand the products and the services. I was talking to my accountant just yesterday about just the difference between the profits and the income that's coming in. Because he tried to tell me I'm about to pay all these taxes. And I'm like, but don't you need to figure out a way so that you can make it look, not make it look like, but don't you need to figure out a way so that my expenses, he's like, Taria, no, like, there's some things you just cannot write off. And I'm just like, bruh, we're in business. But y'all, the truth is just because everybody is doing it doesn't mean that that is the way to go. And if you want to have titles, you heard Dr. Bertha, hold on. Dr. Event, I don't know which way you're supposed to say it. Evangelist Dr. Bertha Winston or Dr. Evangelist Bertha Winston. You heard her about many of the titles that she's been able to receive. Doctor. She's received the Lifetime Achievement Award. She is one of our top author all-stars. Last year she received, I think, the top seller award. She's received all these different recognitions. Ain't nobody tripping off of any of that, the title that was made up as well, just so that we can have another notch under her belt. Now, if you want to push to have it, I'm not telling you not. I'm just telling you that if you are in business and you wrote a book to build a business, you should be selling your book yourself so that you can build your database, so that you can be able to follow up with your people and be able to contact them. If that makes sense, just type a 1 in the chat. Type a 1 in the chat. So the question is then, Taria, how do we do all of this stuff, right? So this sounds great, but tell me, how do I do it then? No problem. So I'm going to show you guys, we actually have a software that we make available to all of our Book Profits Club members. It's white label software that we use, but we've gone in to do a lot of work behind the scenes. So, because a lot of people know about the software, but if you don't have someone that's creating the templates and updating you and all that stuff, guys, I'm telling you, that's what we're doing here, right? And so one of the things that we provide are templates for our clients. So we provide templates so that they're able to actually sell their own book. And so I'm just going to kind of give you guys an example so you can see in the space. So let me share my screen. All right. Okay. So here we go. This is it right here. Hold on. Let me make sure. Okay, cool. Y'all can still see me. So right here, this is our dashboard. And so every single one of our Book Profits Club members gets access to this all-in-one software. Now, whether or not everybody is using it, I don't know. But what I will tell you is this. If you are not using the software, BPC, if you are not using the software BPC, guys, you are missing out on so much. This software literally will allow you to run your entire business from just one login. Entire business from just one login. Okay? So hold on one sec. I'm just putting this in the chat. Entire business from one login. So what happens is right here under sites, this is all the funnels that I have. I have a ton of funnels in here. Webinars. Ooh, we got new webinar funnels. Nice. Okay. So right here, funnels. And so I just want you guys to see. So right here under this Book Profits Club, I have a website called 10K Book. And this is where I'm able to send people all of my leads. So as you heard Bertha do, what did she do? She told you to go to retiredanddebtfree.com. So that is her free website. So whenever we're on an interview, whenever we're talking to people, talking to leads, what we do is we send them to our free hook item page, okay? Matter of fact, let me change the share real quick. I just need to share my entire screen. Okay, so right here, I want y'all to see what it looks like. So when somebody invites me on an interview, right? And they're asking me, hey, Taria, this is great information. We want to know, how can we get in touch with you, right? How can we work with you, or how can we get more information? Okay. Hold on, y'all. That's my keyboard not typing. Okay, there we go. I send them to this website right here, 10kbook.com. Now, every single one of our BPC members actually has this template in their account. Every single one of them. Y'all, this template right here converts, okay? So I send people to this page. No matter what. Taria, how can we get in touch with you? 10kbook.com. What's your Instagram? 10kbook.com. How can we purchase your book? 10kbook.com. Because my number one goal first is to do what? To do just like what Amazon does, just like what Temu does. You cannot purchase anything from any of those sites without setting up an account, okay? And so I want to get your information. And so we create a hook page. Now, every single one of you guys will have a template if you join Book Profits Club where you will be able to set up your own. Typically, it's easier when you are starting to like build your database to offer something of value, but you also have to know how to sell it too. Just because something is free doesn't mean everybody wants it. So when I send people to this page, I send them to here, 10kbook.com and all this stuff, right? And so hold on, I'm going to share it again in 1 second, but sometimes you know how your stuff auto populate. I don't want my phone number to be popping up on the screen share. Okay, let me share it again. Hello, hey Tylisa. Hey Destiny. Okay. So right here, put in the number. So then I have this form. Put in your information. Oh, who invited you? Now I send this because a lot of times we'll have BPC members that will invite people to this page. And then it asks for their specific, like what's their challenges, and you can have that for yours based on who your audience is. Submit. Now, the first thing that I just did was I got your information. Guys, this is for all of my big boys and big girls. For those of you guys that are out there building big business, are we going to do the opposite of what we see the big companies do? No. If we see Temu, who is one of the fastest growing e-commerce but database acquisition companies, doing just this, you can't even go and look at items without them constantly putting a pop-up asking for your email. So we should be doing the same thing. Why? Because it takes a person 7 to 10 times of seeing your information before they actually buy. And when I say buy, I'm not talking about your book. I'm talking about whatever your higher ticket products or services are. Your book is an entry level item. It's an item that we don't even count as an income because we use the money that we make from our book sales to help pay for our business expenses. Are y'all with me on that? Okay, thank you for the likes. Thank you for the likes. How y'all doing? Okay, so it says, look, you can buy my books. So right here, so when they say, Taria, how can we get a copy of your book? I'm going to say, oh, thank you, interviewer. Thank you so much for that question. In fact, I have a free masterclass where all you got to do is go to 10kbook.com. And this is where you're going to be able to learn the mistakes that authors see. I'm going to sell my free giveaway. And then on the next page, when you submit your information, you'll also see where you can get all 4 of my books for the price of 3, or you could just get one by itself. And if you only got one book, you could throw in a bonus or something, right? So let's just say, for example, maybe you sell, maybe you're like a business coach, right? And you want to help people to learn how to invest, right? So you might say, and if you get my book today, I'm going to also give you a free gift. Like it could be like a free database or something bonus, right? So you can always throw a bonus in for when people purchase your book that day. And guess what? It'll literally be a bonus that you offer all the time when somebody goes to that page. And so they can say, yes, I want it, or nope, I just want access to the masterclass. So right here, they can click here and they can purchase. Y'all, every time somebody goes to this, on average, we're talking about a high percentage rate of people that are upselling and upgrading and purchasing books. Now, here's the other reason why I love having my software where I'm able to have everything all in one. Let me throw y'all up in the chat. Right? Norfolk's in the house. Oh, I'm about to say, that look like Inga. You at NSU. I didn't know you went to Norfolk State. Hampton's homecoming is this weekend too. I'm not there, as you can see. Child, I'm over here trying to get rid of this health and wellness battle. But anyways, love it. Have to do this. Yes, guys, you got to do it. Software is fire. So this is what's also dope about the software. So let me see something real quick. I'm going to try to see if I can share something. Because what I want to do is I don't know if I can do it without showing you guys. But what's dope about this software that a lot of people miss out on, they don't understand, right? Is that I'm also able to track literally everything that person has done. Matter of fact, let me just see if I can go in. What I'll do is I'll search for, even though mine's not going to really show purchases, but I'll still let you see. Okay. So right here, what I did was I went into the contacts and I searched for my name, right? So I can see just on this initial one, I'm in an apart. I have a lot of tags. So that means I've been pretty active, right? Okay, so now what I'm gonna do is open up my profile and I'm gonna zoom in so y'all can see a little bit more. Okay. Now, what's dope is, first of all, I have 140 points. My engagement score. This means that I am very active. So that means that whenever emails are being sent and stuff like that, like I'm opening up emails, I'm clicking here, I'm doing different things. So you're able to see the points that people actually have, right? I can scroll down and I can see all the different types of forms that maybe that this person has filled out. I can see if this person has requested to not be text messaged or called and things like that. I can see if they're in different courses. So this person is enrolled into a lot of our courses. I can see what automation they're in or what automations they've gone through. I can also, in the middle, I can see what emails and text messages they've been receiving. I can also check to see if they opened it. So like, for example, you see this email was sent on the 23rd. I didn't open this email, but on this email I did. I opened this email. Does that make sense? So I'm able to track all of this. Y'all, I get so tired of these calls. I'm so sorry. And I got another presentation to do in 20 minutes. But you can see also all of the different links the person has visited. So look at this, y'all. Just pay attention. They visited the page to upgrade to VIP, publish your story. They visited this page. I don't know what that is. So I'm gonna click on it. Oh, this is my bonus download page. Y'all, it sounds so much worse than it actually feels. I feel great. It's just the cough won't stop. But yeah, this is my free download page. But I'm literally able to see all the activity. I can also see when they've had appointments with me in the past. I can also see what they've bought. So this allows me to track my customers, my leads. I'm able to see who is more likely to do business with me. Does that make sense? This is just one of the features that you get when you're using this software. But this is why you want to take your stuff off of Amazon and be able to have your stuff here so that you can truly be able to track your business. What did Bertha say, y'all? She said, those that fail to plan to fail. Well, this is what you do after you've planned. You now need to have a strategy in place. You need to have a system in place. You need to be able to track everything that your customers are doing. So I'm able to go in and I can even do a sort. I can sort to find out how many people who has bought books from me that's constantly opening my emails, but yet they have not purchased my higher product, right? Those people, I can reach out to those people immediately and say, hey, let's get on the line. Are you free to speak? Let's talk. If I was to show you guys, I can literally go right here in my contacts and I can do a sort by people who have purchased stuff from me in the past, who have a score over a certain amount, and I will have hundreds of leads. Many of us are out here trying to build a 6-figure business thinking that we need more leads. No, you need strategy. No, you need to contact the people that are already in your database. Some of you guys, you literally could have a business that's running 6 to 7 figures in income if we understood the principle of not giving our leads to someone else that is going to work those leads. They are going to email those leads and text message those leads. They are going to offer specials to those leads. What are you doing for your leads? And so that is the power behind having a system in place. Does that make sense, everybody? And so we've got to get plugged in. Got to get plugged in. Absolutely. The software is fire, guys. This is going to literally take you to the next level. It's literally, and those of you in the Facebook group, Tamika, Tare, I hope I said that right, Victoria, you've got to have something in place. Stop giving your money. Stop giving your leads to these big powerhouses. Stop giving your money to the machine. You've got to build your own machine. You know, the crazy thing about Amazon is it was started by one person. The crazy thing about Temu, let me see something real quick. How much is Temu worth? Do y'all see that? Do you see it? Do you see how much they're worth? Hold up, watch this, y'all. This is ridiculous. $128 freaking billion. Bro, mother freaking hing. Do y'all see when they were founded? Oh, I'm about to do a whole nother video about this. Temu was founded July 2022. July 2022. Do y'all see it? Am I bugging? July 2022, they're worth 128 billion. One thing I know is Temu is not worried about emailing you too many times a day. Temu do not care about text messaging you too many times per day. Why? Because they understand that out of sight, out of mind. And if you are giving your leads to a Temu, which is Amazon, same thing, you are out of sight, out of mind. You are a one-time buy. You are a one-time purchase. You want to have the title? Make it up. Are you the only one in your family that's written a book? In your immediate family, guess what? You're a bestseller. Put your own seal on your cover and say, I'm a bestseller, according to my family. Nobody cares. I promise you, nobody is going to make a decision to do business with you. Nobody's going to make a decision for their life to be changed. Nobody's going to say you're not worthy because you don't have that seal that is used for you to be programmed into thinking that I must sell through them to be successful. You know how many top sellers that I know? I even know New York's bestsellers. I've met New York's bestsellers who are making no impact. They started off selling the book at the beginning, did some big push. They had a machine behind them. Because a lot of times in the New York bestsellers, if you never noticed, not to say I want to be a New York bestseller. I ain't tripping, okay? That is one that I want. But a lot of times when you get to that point, they become a New York bestseller before the book even comes out. You ever thought about how does that happen? Because it's a machine. And there'll be a lot of New York's bestsellers that are not making no profit. They're not getting the leads. Guys, we've got to start operating business right. We got to start operating business in the mind frame of Temu was literally started 2 years ago. They're now worth 128 billion freaking dollars. What are we doing? What are we doing? Let's go to Temu's website. What's this? Look, soon as you go to the page, you got to sign in. You can't do nothing. Soon as you get on the page, you got to sign in. You got to log in. You send it, and look, even if you can still go around here, but even then, if I say add to the cart, I'm ready to shop, right? I add it to the cart. Uh-oh, what they trying to make me do? Okay, I'm gonna add it to the cart. Now it's time to check out. Look, I gotta log in. There is no, you can continue other ways, you still gotta log in. You have to submit your information. Now, many of us we don't have an e-commerce site. We provide a service. So you don't need to be sending people to a website of a lot of information. You need to send them to a page where they're going to get something immediately for free. So when you're a coach, when you're a service provider, a lot of times people think we need to have these websites. No, the reason why you have a website like a Temu is because it's an immediate purchase. But when you are a coach or when you provide a service, you know what you need to be focused on? Immediate information. I need your info ASAP. And now I'm going to start emailing you every day at minimum, every day. I want to be able to email you every day because I need to stay in front of mine. And so, do you have the systems in place to do this? Are you setting your business up for success? Are you truly ready to build a real business? Because I'm telling you guys, and to those of you guys who do have a list of people on your email list, you don't need no more new leads. You need to follow up with the ones that you have. Guys, some of you have been probably following me for years. For years. Guys, everybody's not going to buy on the first go round, and it doesn't mean that they're not a quality lead. It's so many people out here providing services and products that's out here doing half booty jobs. You know what I'm saying? Half booty jobs that people are like, I need to make sure this person is going to stay consistent. And not only just have booty, it's like they here today and gone tomorrow. There's people that are offering a service today, and then next week they offering a totally different service. We don't know what they offered. And I be dog on if I'm about to give my money to someone who I know is not committed to the transformation. And so you got to stick with people. If you got a list of 100 people, just imagine 10% of those people are future clients. How much would you make if 10% of the 100 people on your email list said, yep, I want to buy your $1,000 package? Well, that's 10 times 1,000. That's 10 grand. We out here trying to figure out how to make more money when we already have everything in place. Hopefully, if you've ever had anybody purchase from you from your PayPal or any of that, and you have their email, if you've ever done an Eventbrite event, if you ever have, you need to take all of those databases, all of those spreadsheets, put them into a CRM like the BPC system, and start nurturing your leads. Point blank, period, end of story. If it's one thing people gonna tell me is they gonna say, girl, you know you be emailing. Just like Temu and y'all don't trip about none of that because I'm running a business here, right? And so that is how we want to operate here in this space, okay? So anybody that wants help with this is what we're doing. If you are a guest, who invited you here, if you're not a part of Book Profits Club and you are a guest, not only for those of you guys who actually get started tonight. So today is October 24th. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do this broadcast. I got this broadcast with Lena that we're about to do in a couple of minutes. But today I'm gonna go on there, but I'm gonna try to, I don't know, we're gonna see what we're gonna do, chat. Ooh. But today is October the 24th. So Thursday, today, who do you know that's in Book Profits Club, right? If I am the one that you know, you need to message me. Whoever you know, please get with them, because not only are you going to get access to this software, you're going to get a system that's going to show you. Listen, guys, and when somebody tells me that the business, you're not focusing on the right thing. If everybody just focused on, imagine this. If your number one goal was to get 5 people a day to that free hook item page that I just showed you guys, 5 people a day, that's 150 people. Out of those 5 people a day, you're going to have people who are going to say, yes, I want a copy of the book. All you need to do is sell 5 to 6 books every single month. It takes care of your entire expense to run your business with the software. My number one goal every single day, I'm sorry, y'all, it's getting dark. Let me turn the light on. There we go. Lit up. The number one goal every day, guys, is getting new leads to that free capture page every day, because the software is going to do the upsell, going to do the work for me. And I'm also able, because as y'all saw, let's just say they didn't buy the book, but they clicked on the link to upgrade to purchase the book. Well, they were interested. They just didn't get it for some reason. I could follow up with those people too. So now I'm able to track all of these different things. I can see all of that within the software, but you've got to get it set up. So those of you guys who get started today, if you are a guest, not only will you get the template, but for today and today only, we're going to also help to design that page for you. But you got to give us your information, okay? So get back with the person who invited you to this broadcast. If you were invited by one of our BPC family members, make sure to get back with them. If I invited you, just shoot me a message ASAP. For the amount of 5 to 6 books, you'll have a software in place. You'll have an entire page. Your website will be set up where you now just focus on getting people to the page, every day. I'm going to DM you. Matter of fact, when y'all join the Facebook group, you automatically get added when you put your email address in. DM you. I'm going to DM you. I'm going to say it on a podcast. I'm going to say when I'm introducing myself at networking events. The only thing that people need to know is my website is 10kbook.com. Go there and I'm going to sell that offer to you. I'm going to sell it, and then you're going to get an opportunity to upgrade. Well, listen, y'all, I hope that you have enjoyed this so far. And again, get back with the person who absolutely has invited you tonight, because you're going to get $250 website that we're doing for you when you join tonight. So go ahead and get back with the person who invited you, whoever the BPC member is. Lock in your spot, guys. Like, for real, like, tomorrow's not promised. We got to stop dragging our feet, stop saying when things get better, when the time is right, and we have to make a decision today. Whether it's our system or not, we've got to start taking action towards building up our business, okay? So even if it's not us, where are you going to go? Who are you going to work with so that you can truly start building that database, just like Temu, who's a 2-year-old freaking company worth $124+ billion, because their number one goal was as many emails, that's all they've done. Continuously drilling, getting in front of you, reinvesting into ads, getting in front of you, reinvesting into retargeting, getting in front of you, getting your email. They done got my email so many times, and then I took it off, then I added it in, then I took it off, and then they showed me something where it was 100% off. I say, how they do that? So I got that. I got it. Listen, this is how you must do, okay? All right, you guys. Well, God bless you all. I got another training I'm about to jump on. I pray that this was of value. Get back with the person who invited you. Join Book Profits Club today. You want to join the family. I promise you. And we'll see you on the other side. Bye, you guys. Deuces. Here we go.